I have to remind myself sometimes and say, like, I'm not going to get to a point where there's no more to improve. I'm not going to get to a point where there's no more, like, better I can get. So I might as well enjoy what I have now, and it's an important thing, because people look at other people and they say, okay, I can't wait to get there and I can't wait to be that. But yeah, that person gains joy from being on set, maybe for a huge commercial, and they gain that satisfaction. But maybe where you are, you have an interaction with a client who wants you to do maybe a small thing for them, but you can still produce the same amount of satisfaction and the same amount of gratitude if you look at it the right way.
Yeah.
Yes, be inspired by the other people, but understand that there is beauty in a journey.
And that's the most beautiful part.
Right.
I had a moment, and I talk about it a lot because I feel comfortable doing it, but I had a moment where I did sell everything that I owned. And it was a point in time where I was not good at asking for help. I got it on my own, whatever. And there was a point where I finally was aligned. I had just stopped waiting tables, and I was decided I wanted to go forward with Mastermind Media. And I had like 1 or 2 clients, but I had sold everything. So I was couch surfing, but I didn't like asking people if I could stay on their couch, because I didn't want to ask for help. And if I did, I didn't want to overstay my welcome. So by like 2 or 3 days, I'm like, oh, okay, I have somewhere else to go. I'm good. Thank you so much. But then I would just sleep in my car. And I had this old 92 Lexus that was about to fall apart any day. But I had this moment of when I finally rearranged everything and realigned, where I was in my car. I was sleeping on Riverside Drive in Sherman Oaks, right across the street from that Westfield Mall over there. I don't know if you've been there. And it was like a place that I would sleep often in my car right there. And it was like a Rob Thomas song was playing. And I remember I Snapchatted it just so I could have the video. I didn't like post it, but I was finally happy, but I didn't have anything, but I was just happy because I was finally aligned.
Yeah.
And that same happiness is the same happiness that when I finally had enough money to go move into a 3-bedroom townhouse with roommates, it was the same happiness that I moved into the place downstairs when I first moved in there, was the same place now. Like this happiness didn't change. It's just the people around me and the things that I'm doing. But once you're aligned and you are obsessed with the journey, that was the moment that it actually clicked for me. And now it doesn't matter, and which I'm so grateful to have that foundation and the gratitude for that, because I told myself if I didn't make it in 3 years as an actor, that I didn't try hard enough when I first moved here. But young 20-year-old Marcos didn't know the hell he was talking about. And if I would have popped off then, I probably would have ruined it, because I was a hothead kid that just would have been like a flash in the pan. But now 16 years of building a foundation, throw anything at me, I can build upon it and use it.